What are the signs of an insecure man? There are plenty of signs of insecure people in general. But I did some that were kind of specific to guys. Some of them aren't just specific to guys, but these are some of the signs of an insecure man. I know some of y'all are like, look, I can see through his background back there. Hey, I was shooting something over here last night. I didn't feel like moving on my stuff, so I decided to go ahead and shoot on this side. And I know some of y'all smart asses would be like, I can see through the blind thing, and I'm looking, and I can see. Shut up. I know you can see. I'm shooting it here anyway. Pretend like you can't. Okay, anyway. And yes, I got a piano here. No, I don't know how to play the piano, but I'm going to learn how to play the piano at some point in time. It may not be today. It may not be next week. It may not be 10 years from now, but I'm going to learn how to play this piano. Anyway. The signs of an insecure man. There are pretty much 10 major signs that I thought of. I'm sure some of y'all probably think of some more. You'd be like, hey, my man used to do this. I think he was insecure. Well, throw that in the comment box below and let your boy know. You know, these are some of the major signs that you will see in an insecure dude that will let you know that you are definitely dealing with a guy who's pretty insecure. Now, if they just have one of them, that doesn't necessarily mean they're insecure. But if you put a whole bunch of them together, generally they are. Okay, 10 signs of an insecure man. Very materialistic. Most insecure people are just extremely materialistic. Why? Because they feel like if I buy this and I buy that, it makes me seem or makes me into a better person. Most people that are really materialistic don't really feel like they have much to offer other than what they have. So therefore that becomes like the most important thing in their life is, I gotta get this, I gotta have this, I gotta have these shoes, I gotta have this car, I gotta have that. You know, and they're even, what they have is more important than the people to them. So, you know, that's a sign of an insecure dude. Number 2 is in competition with everyone and everything. I'm not talking about if you were playing a game of basketball and he wanted to win. That's the sign of a winner. I'm talking about is in competition with people who don't even know that they're supposed to be competing with him. You know what I'm talking about. You got to do where you like, you might walk up to somebody and be like, hey man, there's some nice shoes you got on. Oh, well man, I got like 5 pairs of shoes that's way better than that. You're like, okay, well I didn't know. I got like 5 pairs of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude can play basketball. I can play basketball. I was like dunking when I was in the 3rd grade. You know, I'm dope. I'm just letting you know that I'm dope. Like, okay. Somebody might be a rapper. I spit hot fire. I spit bars, son. It's like, okay, nobody asked you that. Why are you in competition with these people that you don't even know? Shut up. So that's a sign of a really insecure dude. Is when he's in competition with everybody and everything. He's in competition with inanimate objects. You're like, oh yeah, this TV is really entertaining. I'm more entertaining than the TV. I'm the most entertaining. You know, I mean, like, dude, chill. So, the third thing, constantly downplaying the accomplishments of others while exaggerating his own accomplishments. For instance, you're like, yeah, you know, my cousin just graduated, just got his master's degree. Well, so, I mean, you know, he got his master's degree from a state school. You know what I'm saying? I went to Harvard, you know, and I got my master's degree from Harvard, son. You know, and when I got my master's degree, you know what I'm saying, I was also, like, fighting in Iraq at the same time. Killing it. You know, it's like everything they do has got to be so grand, and everything somebody else does, they just downplay it. Like, it doesn't matter what you accomplish in life. They constantly have to downplay everybody. Like, that's not a big deal. But what I did was, I tied my shoes today. That was incredible. I had to go through a lot to tie my shoes. You know, it's like, dang, dude, you didn't even really do anything. But it's like, anything they do is just great and grand. It's like, they could have got it. They're like, you know what? I went to work today, and it was icy outside, and I didn't even slip. And you're like, oh, well, dude just came back from a war, and he got some medals and stuff. I just told you I didn't slip. What did he do? You know, it's that kind of thing. Which is annoying because nobody wants to deal with somebody like that. Number 4, extremely concerned with how they are perceived by people, by someone that they don't even know. You ever go out with somebody or be around somebody like, yo, man, I can't be wearing this out here, son. You know what I'm saying? I can't have this out here. You know what I mean? I don't know what these people might think about me. They might think I'm lame if I wear this. You know, I don't know. Look, man, you can't be talking to me like that out here in public. You're like, dude, you don't even know these people. What does it matter? I'm just having a conversation with you. Look, you can't be talking to me like that out here. You know, you're the girl and stuff like that. Well, why you gotta wear that? Why you gotta wear that out here? You know what I'm saying? You need to dress to impress. You know, because you're like, well, you don't even know any of these people. I'm just trying to go to the grocery store real quick, and I gotta dress like this. You know, I gotta put on makeup. I gotta put on a dress. I gotta do all that. You don't even know these people. What does it matter? You know, just everything about them is like constantly, people they don't even know, they care what they think about them. They care how they're perceived by people that they don't even know, have no relationship with whatsoever. Number 5. Quickly, and this is going to bother some people. This might actually piss some women off. It might actually piss some dudes off too. But quickly willing to commit without doing any research. That's a big thing. A lot of people think, oh, well, I want a guy that's willing to commit quickly. And, well, you gotta understand this. And this is like something that I've always carried. I'm afraid of people who aren't afraid of me. I don't pick up hitchhikers. For no other reason than the fact, well, I don't want to take anybody anywhere. But also because I am afraid of hitchhikers. Why am I afraid of hitchhikers? Because I don't understand how you're not afraid of me. You don't know me. I might have a gun. I might be that dude that cuts people and leave them in a damn garbage can. I might be living in an apartment with a bunch of serial killers. You don't know me. So why are you not afraid of me? And I assume that if you're not afraid of me, either A, you have nothing to lose, or B, you the killer. See, if you're the killer, that means that statistically, if you're a serial killer, there's really no way I can be a serial killer. Because how often do two serial killers sit in the same car together? Very rarely. Unless they know each other and they killing together. So if we don't know each other and you're a serial killer, that means I'm probably not one. So if you're not afraid of me, I'm assuming that you're probably the killer. Which is why I'm not going to give your ass a ride. You can thumb it on down the street. So the people who I didn't give a ride, that's why I didn't give your ass a ride. So you gotta think, if somebody's willing to commit to you, either A, they don't feel like they have any, not willing to commit, but if somebody's like, y'all been talking for like a week and they're like, look, you my boo, I'm trying to marry you, I'm trying to have babies with you, I'm trying to spend my life with you, and you've only been talking for a week, that tells you right there that this person doesn't feel like they have anything to lose, or they're trying to get you before you get to know who they are as a person. That's a sign of insecurity. When you don't want people to know who you are as a human being before they get in a relationship with you. Number 6. Constantly questioning the validity of the lives of others, their lifestyle, and even sexuality. People who are really insecure have a hard time believing anything about anybody else. They have a hard time believing anything. Like, you could tell somebody, hey, my son just got a job working such and such a place. Well, you sure he got that job? You don't know. You don't know for sure what that man did. You know what I'm saying? He could just be telling you that. Well, what is you for sure he got this kind of money? Are you for sure? Well, I mean, I saw the dude driving in a Rolls Royce the other day. I mean, I'm thinking he's doing pretty good. I know he just got a job at working at a hospital. He's the head of a hospital now, so I'm thinking he's probably got some money. Ah, well, I don't know. Everything, they question the validity of everything. Anybody that you tell them about, anything that's going on, it could be you telling them. You could be that girl and be like, hey, babe, I just got a raise in my job. Oh, well, how much was it? Was it even anything to talk about? Probably wasn't nothing real. You know, they constantly just questioning the validity of everything you say. You like, no, I got a raise for this one. Oh, really? Did you? Did you? Did you? Like, dang, nigga, I just told you, yes. Like questioning everybody's sexuality even. See, some people are insecure about their sexuality. So everything is gay. You're gay. This guy's gay. That's gay. Yeah, no homo. No homo. Every time you turn around, that's what they constantly do. Everything is gay. Every person is gay. Oh, man, you see how he did that? That nigga gay. You see how he walked down the street? That nigga gay. Every time something happens, they constantly got to say something, question someone else's sexuality. And that's usually because there is some part of them that's just not secure with their situation. Not necessarily even that they're gay, but just that they may think for, that they are or not be comfortable with their situation or their sexuality or whatever. They're not comfortable with things about their life. It may not even necessarily be as much sexuality as they're just not comfortable with their life. They have to try to find some way to discredit somebody else. I know some of y'all believe in the Illuminati, and I'm not even saying that it doesn't exist. I don't know. But everybody who succeeds and accomplishes something, that nigga's in the Illuminati, and that's why he accomplished something. You can't make it unless you sell your soul to the devil, nigga. That's real. See, that's a person that's insecure and doesn't believe that they're going to be able to do anything or have any real accomplishments. So they have to discredit everybody else. Nobody could have just worked hard and achieved something. They got to sell their soul to the devil. They got to be like, oh, he made a blood sacrifice and now he's gay. Everybody's got to be gay. You tell them about you like a rapper, you like a musician, you like an artist, you like an actor. That nigga gay. Because it's their way of discrediting people also. It's not even necessarily that they believe it. It's their way of trying to discredit somebody else who they're probably jealous of. Because they're insecure. Number 7. Needs to be around, a lot of women probably know a guy like this, needs to be around a crowd at all times, giving you very little time alone. A lot of y'all got a dude that's just constantly got to have his boys with him. Y'all can't have a relationship because his boys are involved. They over playing Madden 24/7. They over here like, yo, what's up, my nigga? You got some chips in it over there? Can I get some? Can I get a beer? Can I get a beer? Constantly every time y'all go somewhere, yo, man, can my cousin and them come? Yeah, they gonna come with us, man. You're like, dang, we trying to go see a movie. What are you talking about? We don't bring these cats with us? Look, man, if they can't come, I really don't feel comfortable going. Insecure. A lot of times they're afraid. They're physically insecure. Maybe they'll get slapped around or something like that if they're by themselves. Sometimes they're just afraid because they don't feel like they're good enough company for you. They feel out of place in any environment, and they bring the environment that they're normally used to with them anywhere they go. They're like, okay, I don't want to go to this movie by myself because what if I'm not entertaining? Or what if she doesn't like me? So I'm going to bring all of these dudes with me, and then now I know they're going to be people who are there to laugh at my jokes. They're going to be people here who don't make me feel awkward. Number 8. Always accuses you of cheating or being unfaithful or disloyal. Even if it's not necessarily cheating, they're always accusing you of somehow being really disloyal or unfaithful. Now, that's not to say that if you are disloyal and unfaithful and they're talking about that they're insecure. Because I don't want somebody here to put a comment in the box below like, yeah, every time I'm hanging out with my ex-boyfriend and sleeping in his bed, my dude is always getting all jealous and saying I'm cheating on him and I'm being unfaithful or disloyal. You are being unfaithful and disloyal. No, I'm talking about somebody who's just coming out of nowhere with this stuff. They have no reason to believe that, but they're constantly accusing you of these things. Just every time you go to the store or something like that. What was you at the store for 15 minutes and 37 seconds for? It takes 15 minutes and 32 seconds to get there. I know that for a fact. And you're like, damn, you are crazy. You timed that? Yes, I timed it. That's the kind of insecure stuff that makes a person into a nut job. They're constantly accusing you of things. They're constantly saying you're doing something. I know you're cheating on me. Like, look, what? Because I was at the store for a couple extra seconds? Yes. You don't need to be around somebody like that because clearly they're insecure. It doesn't matter what you do. Any job you go to, they're pissed off about that. Why you got to work around all these dudes? What's up with all that? Why these dudes got to be there? You know what I'm saying? Every time I turn around, this nigga's next to you. I mean, we work in cubicles next to each other. Why you got to always have this person next to you? Why you got to always have somebody with you? I'm tired of that. Tired of you doing that mess. So be careful of that type of person because, like I said, they're insecure. So clearly, whatever you're doing is going to trigger something for them. Number 8, and this is going to number 9, and this is going to seem kind of weird, but they're usually unfaithful and disloyal. Insecure people constantly accuse other people of being unfaithful and disloyal, but they are the most unfaithful, disloyal people who ever lived. They're disloyal to their girlfriend, they're disloyal to their friends, they're disloyal to family members, they're disloyal to their damn self. They're the most unfaithful, disloyal people who ever lived. They're constantly messing up, constantly lying to you, constantly doing something they don't got no business doing. So those are people that you do not want to deal with because of that. But that's a big sign that you're going to deal with a insecure person. They're constantly cheating on you. A lot of times that's insecurity. They're just never reliable. They never really stick to anything. They say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they never do anything because they don't really feel secure in themselves. They don't really believe in themselves to accomplish anything. Not even something as simple as not cheating on their girl. Like, I'm not saying that everybody who cheats is disloyal, is insecure, but what I'm saying is that's a sign of that a lot of insecure people do have. What's another one? Number 10. Goes out of his way to destroy relationships, jobs, and hobbies that you have outside of the home. Now, a lot of you are like, wow, I got to do this just like that. Yes, of course you do. That's why I made this doggone list. They can't stand to see you do anything. They try to destroy it. They try to stop you from doing it. They'll try to break up your friendships, break up your relationships, break up people that you like to talk to. You know, people you've known for years and years and years. They'll try to find some way to make you stop hanging out with them. Constantly putting the bug in your ear. See, they jealous of you. See, they over here doing this. They got you doing that. They gonna have you out here cheating on me. Why you messing with her? She's a hoe. You don't even know her. She's a hoe, I could tell. Her name is Peaches. That's a hoe name. They could have a point there. But still, they don't even know the person to sit there and say that. So, but anybody you deal with, you could be like, yo, I'm best friends with this nun over here. She's a hoe. The nun? Yes. You don't want to deal with somebody like that because the insecurity doesn't have anything to do with you. They're constantly trying to destroy your situations because they feel that if anyone else is in your life, if anything else is in your life, you'll choose that over them because they just don't feel good about themselves. Insecure people do a whole bunch of things like that to destroy a situation because they just can't help it. So let's go back over everything. Number 1, very materialistic. Number 2, in competition with everyone, everything, and everybody. Number 3, consistently downplaying the accomplishments of others while exaggerating their own. Number 4, extremely concerned with how they are perceived by people that they don't even know. Number 5, quickly willing to make a commitment without doing any research or having any cause. Number 6, constantly questioning the validity of others' lives, lifestyles, and even sexuality. Pause, no homo. Number 7, need to be around a crowd at all times, giving you very little time for time alone. Number 8, always accusing you of cheating or being unfaithful or disloyal. Number 9 is usually unfaithful and disloyal. Number 10, goes out of their way to destroy relationships. This is one of the major ones. Number 10 is really one of the biggest signs that you're dealing with an insecure person. Well, really, number 8 through 10 are some of the biggest, most gigantic signs that you're dealing with somebody like that. You put all those together, it's definitely an insecure person. But like I said, go out of their way to destroy relationships, jobs, hobbies that you have outside of the home. If you're dealing with somebody like this, get them some counseling or chuck them to deuces. Because as long as they stay this way, they're going to destroy all of their relationships, not just the ones with you. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Peace.